The following broadcast is brought to you by Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived?
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
Hi, this is Rick Mason, the executive producer of Falcon Talk, here to introduce you to the new faces of Falcon Talk from Columbus High School, where they will be discussing different obstacles that goes on day to day in and out of high schools around the world as well. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned right here for the brand new talk show, Falcon Talk.
I'm Christina Clark.
And I'm Aaron Gavin.
And this is Falcon Talk.
For the next segment, we're going to show you all how to make some delectable Halloween treats.
The first treat is a Frankenstein s'more.
Okay, so the ingredients you need are some chocolate sauce, some white chips, some marshmallows. You can have the big ones or the small ones. It really doesn't matter. Some graham crackers and a lighter. Okay, to light the marshmallows. Okay, so the first thing you need is to get 2 graham crackers cut up into half, and then you lay those right there. And then the next one, you're gonna take some marshmallows, and this one, the lighter comes into play. You're gonna light this like a campfire.
This is just to get the marshmallows sticky, so you can stick them to your stick.
Yes.
And you're gonna blow it out.
Yeah, blow it out. Don't let it burn. Okay. Okay.
All right.
And you also may need a fork. So that's another ingredient you may need. And then so you have this, and so you put this in some chocolate sauce. Okay. Yes, looks yummy. Okay.
And now you're gonna take your white chocolate chips and make a face. Make your Frankenstein face.
Oh, this looks so cute. There it goes. Okay. Ooh, chocolate sauce places. And so here you have it. A wonderful Frankenstein. Yes. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay. So our next treat is some vampire teeth.
You're gonna need 2 apples, and then you're gonna put both sides of the apple in chocolate, and then you're gonna line up some marshmallows like teeth.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dip this one. You can dip this one.
Okay.
You might get a little dirty. You might get your hands a little dirty.
But that's part of the fun.
All right. So now I'm just gonna line marshmallows. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take this, turn it around, and then there's tea. And those are
Looks cool.
your
Okay.
Halloween treats.
Yes. Thank you.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived.
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
So next up, we want to talk about, do genetics influence your intellectual ability? A new study of more than 6,000 pairs of twins find that academic achievement is influential by genetics affecting motivation, personality, confidence, and dozens of other traits, in addition to those that shape intelligence. So my question is, how does that shape your intellectual abilities? Because it's some people that make it seem that they're just like really smart without putting like any effort into it. It just comes to them like effortlessly. But I feel like that genetics does play a factor in it, because if your parents were motivated, like in genetics line, like the traits that your parents were and on down the line, it might have been that they were motivated and that they were really good natured and stuff like that. That can be passed on to you. And then while you're in the house with them, those traits shape, and you can become more motivated in your work. And you might not necessarily be as much as, very smart, but it's just your traits that help you.
Some people think that you're born like a genius and then you lose as you grow older. Now, I don't know if that's true, but if you're smaller, you can learn quicker. Like, people learn 2 or 3 languages when they're a baby, but if you grow up and you try to learn 4 languages or something like that, you're not going to learn them probably.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird when you think about it. If you were a baby and you learned English and Spanish and Indian or whatever.
Yeah, because my mom was always like, once you learn something, no one can ever take that knowledge away from you. And then it's like, I learned something. And I guess, like, once you learn something, you have to reinforce it. And that's really about how your intellectual abilities shape up, if you reinforce it by actually going home and practicing it. Because I might, learn something and then I might, forget it, the next week or so. And it's because I don't reinforce it. So that's actually kind of true in a way. Like, if you reinforce your what you've learned, then no one can ever take it away.
Yeah, like she said, like, people get that passed down from their parents, but somebody had to pass that down to them. So if you think about it, there has to be some kind of theory behind that, how the first person that made everybody else smart became smart.
And researchers have previously shown that a person's IQ is highly influenced by genetic factors and have even identified certain genes that play a role. So, Christina, would you say that you and your brother are smart?
Yes.
Okay. So, since you both are smart, then do you think that you all got that genetically, or is it that you actually had to work hard for it and, it's not a genetic thing, it's a motivational type of thing?
I think it's a motivational type thing. I think we get the motivation genetically, but I don't think we get the intelligence.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived.
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
Okay, and now I'm here to give you all some tips on how to get some free money from the government. So, I don't know about you all, but I don't have $10,000 just laying around anywhere to just hand it out to a college. So, there is the FAFSA, which is the free application for federal student aid, which is the primary form for the federal government, states, and colleges used to grant awards, scholarships, work study, and student loans. Grants and scholarships are free, but you have to earn the work study dollars and pay back the loans. So I have heard from people that do not get loans because it's hard to pay them off. So try to get all the free money you can, and the FAFSA will definitely help with that. So your FAFSA information is used to award federal grants, state grants, and numerous scholarships from colleges, foundations, and companies. Instead of the FAFSA opening on January 1st, they're opening on October 1st. So that's a major key. Get your FAFSA in on time. And some states and colleges distribute on first come, first served basis. So please file as soon as you can. The more time you file early, the more money you can get. So take advantage. But if you can't file right now, don't stress about it because FAFSA offers you a full 18 months to file. Okay. So to fill out the FAFSA, you go to fafsa.ed.gov. And filling out FAFSA, it can be a long process because I did mine myself, but it really isn't that hard. So all you have to do is you definitely need your parents with you, and you need all of your tax forms that you will possibly need. So you need your Social Security number, your 2015 federal income tax returns, your W-2 forms, and records of any untaxed income, bank statements, and records of all of your investments, and an alien registration number if you aren't a citizen. And after you receive all your college acceptance letter, I hope you all great acceptance letters to the college you are looking forward to going to, you'll get the financial aid award letter from each school. Accept any free money. Accept all the free money that you can, and work study opportunities before you take out any loans because it is very hard to pay back the loans, so I've heard. And these are some FAFSA myths like I've even heard, and It's not true. Okay, so one is my family makes too much money for me to qualify for aid. Your eligibility for financial aid is based on several factors, not just your income. I need to file taxes before completing the FAFSA. No. You can use estimated information on your FAFSA so you'll be able to submit it before you file your taxes. The FAFSA is too hard to fill out. Like I've said before, it is not hard at all. I would say you will have to need about a grade, like an hour and a half to, take the time out and to do it successfully. But it's not hard at all. It's great. It's not too strenuous. And my grades are not good enough for me to get aid. Your grades aren't even linked into your eligibility for financial aid. And however, you should still maintain your grades that your school considers satisfactory in order to continue receiving financial aid. So keep up the good work. My ethnicity or age makes me ineligible for aid. Your age or your ethnicity is not a factor in financial aid at all. I support myself, so I don't have to include parent info onto the FAFSA. You still have to include some parent information, but it's not like a whole bunch. And I already completed the FAFSA, so I don't need to complete it again. So I know many people do this their senior year of high school, but you still need to do it and I didn't know this either, but you still need to file the FAFSA every year, even when you're in college, so do it every year. So I hope I've given you all some great tips to help you file the FAFSA, and I hope you get all the money that you need. Thanks.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived.
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
Halloween is coming up, and so is trick-or-treating. I'll be giving you some tips on making sure your treats are safe to eat. The first tip is to examine your candy and treats under bright lights. Look for any ripped papers, loose wrappers, discolored or stained wrappers, unsealed treats, candy that isn't from the original wrapper or box, and strange smelling items. The second tip is to throw away any untrusted candy in twist wrappers because it can be tampered with and rewrapped, and any unfamiliar homemade treats. The third tip is any other suspicious candies and treats can be taken to medical facilities for x-ray tests. That's all for now. Have a happy and safe Halloween.
This past week in the SEC, we had some big games. We had Mississippi State going out to Utah taking on BYU, but they fell short with a 28-21 loss. Then we had Vanderbilt upsetting Georgia as they pull out the win 17-16. Then we had number 1 Alabama cruising right past number 9 Tennessee as they beat them 49-10. Then we had Florida get 2 defensive scores as they beat Missouri 40-14. Then we had number 22 Arkansas pushing right past number 12 Ole Miss as they win 34-30. Then lastly, we had LSU having some big plays against Southern Miss as they win 45-10. This week, we have another slate of big games. We have South Carolina taking on UMass, number 6 Texas A&M taking on the number 1 team in the nation, Alabama. Then we have Missouri taking on Middle Tennessee. Another top 25 game, Arkansas taking on Auburn. Then we have Mississippi State and taking on Kentucky, where SEC Network will be there. Then we have Vanderbilt taking on Tennessee State. And lastly, another top 25 game, number 25 LSU taking on number 23 Ole Miss down in the Bayou.
Next, we have a Halloween costume for you guys. It's cheap, it's easy to do, and it's last minute.
First, you need some string, some balloons, and some tape.
So what we did was we blew up purple balloons and we attached them to a string and wrapped them around a person. And that's how you make a bundle of grapes.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived.
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
Hey, I'm Aaron Gavin, and this is the NFL updates for Falcon Talk this week. The Chargers beat the Broncos 21-13. The Bills came big on the 49ers, 45-16. The Redskins just beat the Eagles by a touchdown, 27-20. The Titans barely came over the Browns, 28-26 this week. The Ravens sadly lost to the Giants, 27-23. The Saints just won by a field goal over the Panthers, 41-38. The Bears just lost by 1 point versus the Jaguars, 17-16. The Rams, sadly, they lost, 31-28 versus the Lions. The Steelers got blown out by the Dolphins, 30-15. The Patriots won big again, 35-17. The Raiders only put up 10 points this week, losing 26-10 versus the Chiefs. The Falcons, they came this close to beating the Seahawks, but sadly they lost, 26-24. The Cowboys came big this week, beating the Packers 30-16. And that was your NFL updates for Falcon Talk.
Your app of the day is PhotoMath. PhotoMath reads and solves mathematical problems by using the camera of your mobile device in real time. It makes math easy and simple by educating users on how to solve certain math problems. You can also learn how to solve captured problems and equations through human-like solving steps and detailed instructions. You can also enter math problems using a simple, intuitive math keyboard. Results will instantly appear on screen as you type, also making PhotoMath a great calculator substitute. This has been your app of the day.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived?
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.
Thanks for watching Falcon Talk, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Falcon Talk would like to thank the following sponsors: Wells Cleaners, Skeet's Hot Dogs, Tucker's Daycare, J5, Helen's Kitchen, and Isaac's Images. Also, thank you to the Columbus Municipal School District for making Falcon Talk possible. And of course, thank you for watching.
Young beheaded survived?
No. It's divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Oh. I'm Austin, and I'll be playing Henry Tudor in Columbus Middle School's fall play, Young Henry VIII.
And I'm Kyla. I'll be playing Anne Boleyn.
This play is about a young man's journey to find true love.
Don't forget to come out and see us November 3rd and 4th at 6:30. We'll be in Columbus Middle School's auditorium.
It's only $5.
See you there.